Hello. After doing the leadership style, I found out that I was the steadiness style, and that animal is the golden retriever. Um, Actually, I was quite surprised how accurate this feels for me. Basic motivations are relationships and appreciation. And I do feel that way in groups. Like building those connections and relationships is important to me. And having appreciation for the people in the group um, is that's on point for me. Um, Desire situations which allow specialization, being part of a team, having established daily or work patterns, being secure in life situations, consistent, familiar environment, having clearly defined goals, and the steps to reach them. So, I've always considered myself a team player. And I do like to have an established like work pattern um, daily to work toward. It just helps keep a flow and keep me in track of what I need to do. I definitely like to be insecure in my life situations today, having goals, financial security, paying bills. I think it's really, really important. Um, Consistent, familiar environment. I do like that. I do like to be, you know, in that consistent, familiar environment. I don't necessarily love change, although I know change is necessary and can be a good thing. You know, if we don't change ever, that's not a good thing. I do know that, that we need to be open to change. Um, Having clearly defined goals and steps to reach them. So that's been really important for me in life because in the past I wasn't that kind of person, but today I definitely am. I know it takes little steps to get to big destinations, one step at a time, one day at a time, but you have to put action in it. And I think it really helps to have that, like, this is what I'm working toward, and these are the steps I have to take to get there. I 100% agree with that. Um, it says I respond best to others who are relaxed and amiable. That's 100% true. I really like to be around people who I would say keep it real, are just real people, easy to get along with. Um, and I hope that I provide that same feeling to other people to feel comfortable and relaxed and be able to open and talk or, make people feel comfortable. It says gives them time to adjust to changes in schedule and projects. I do respond well to that. I think that it's important, I like people to be patient with me and give me grace as I would give them grace and patience as well. Um, and I do, tend to respond well to people who serves as a friend. I do try to be friendly with everybody, and might be one of my downfalls is thinking that I should be friends with everybody. Um, so it says allows them to work at their own pace. I do like to be I do like to be left alone, but that's not real all the time, like sometimes what does that look at like my own pace? Sometimes I need a little push and encouragement. Um, but I do like to work at my own pace for the most part. Ask how questions, I respond good to that. I'm not really sure about that one. And I respond best to others who provide personal support. And I do. That is a huge thing to me, like supporting one another. I couldn't get where I am today without support, and I think it's important in groups, whatever the group environment would be, or at work, to have people who support you and you them. I think that makes for a really good environment. either way, at work or in a group, it's going to work out. If there's true care and concern and support, I think it's really good for the group. So it says that I need to learn that change can provide opportunity. I feel like I know that. Honestly, like I feel like I know that change can provide opportunity. I don't always love change when I'm comfortable in a certain that familiar environment, but I know that change happens all the time, and you just have to accept change, grow with it. So I think I that's kind of contrary to how I am. Needs to learn that you can't be best friends with everybody. Um, I think I know that you can't be best friends with everybody, but I think I do have a bit of an expectation that wanting people to like me and be friends and friendly. Um, and some people just don't have that kind of personality, and that's not who they are. And, that's okay, but that's hard to take, I guess, sometimes. Um, and it says, I need to learn that listening to others is great, but sharing their own needs and feelings is important. And I think I do that a lot, is put myself on the back burner and like validate other people's feelings and stuff over my own. Um, but not always. I do think that I have a little balance there, um, honestly. But overall, I was really surprised by how, when I was reading this, I was like, wow, like even, not even really, we don't really think about like a leadership style or what that looks like for us. But in reading this, I could really relate to this overall vibe of the steadiness style of leadership. So I guess I'm a golden retriever. And I thought this was really an interesting experience. And I have enjoyed exploring this and learning more about leadership and what makes a good leader. And it's just been a really interesting week of, of class. So thank you for your time. And I look forward to hearing other people's leadership animals.